And that's why, what we're talking about today, is a couple of topics. We're talking about Black history. You brought it up that every day should be Black history. Can you tell our viewers and our listeners why it's so important that they understand that?
You think about it. One of the things that's happening right now, a lot of young brothers and sisters don't know where they come from. Even when it comes to, I'm gonna use even Christianity, they don't even know that the Bible, most of the Bible is written in places like Africa, etc. They were black folks, and we've got to do, even when it comes to those who don't even know the word, we've got to make sure that they understand who did what, who invented these stoplights, who did these things that we were. It was imperative that we as people were involved with these things, because without us, man, this country wouldn't be the way that it is. We built this country. You go to the White House. Who built the White House? So we have to make sure that we teach our children to be proud of who they are and to remind them we are the only people that was brought to this country in chains. And if we can make it all the way from Africa on those raggedy boats to here in this country, we've got to be some powerful people. We got to stop acting pitiful and understand that God created us to be powerful.
Created us to be powerful, and we had to step up to the plate. There's
Yes.
so many of our ancestors have sacrificed everything to make sure that where we are today and where we can continue to grow, that opportunity is there. And a lot of our young folks, they don't understand anything. They don't really know what the Jim Crow laws or any of that stuff is, because they don't look at the history. They just looking at the now. Can you talk about that? We got 2 minutes.
Well, the travesty of it is that because I want you to think about something. A lot of the parents have gotten younger. So the younger the parents have gotten, the less knowledge that they're able to obtain or maintain or give to someone else. So therefore, if they don't know, they can't teach their children. And that's why it's imperative that they understand. Listen, you couldn't live where you live at today if somebody else hadn't lived there prior to you, who got their windows busted or had a cross burnt in their yard. You couldn't go to the schools that you go to today if somebody hadn't sacrificed their life so you can go to those schools. And I think the travesty of it is that the system tries to tell us, don't worry about that, forget about all that. No, you need to know where you come from, because then you'll know where you're going. And you will not allow history to repeat itself if you know where you come from.
You have to know where you come from.